Alright, hey everybody, and welcome to something that I'm going to be attempting to do in the future a little bit. And for your enjoyment in the background is going to be a series of clips of me fixing the tutorial hub that I was starting. I, used the wrong one. I didn't build it the way I meant to, and then I looked at it and I thought about it and I was like, this wasn't how this was supposed to look. So what you're watching is me tearing it down and a little bit of me building it back up. It ends with it not completely finished, but when I record my next tutorial you will have seen how the finished product looks. The reason I'm doing this is because I kind of want to do something from time to time where I just kind of sit and talk about various things that are going on, either in life or the gaming community, the YouTube community, just random stuff. And I still haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to call it, but I'm thinking of something along the lines of like Cracker Comments or Cracker Commentary. There's something stupid with the Cracker thing in it, but it's going to be something that maybe I'll do like PvP stuff every now and then, and I will be able to overlay some commentary over the top of these videos instead of actually sitting there and recording what I'm talking about and talk about what I'm doing at the time, because I don't do PvP and recording very well. In any case, I'm doing this because there's been a lot of people going insane over the changes. Well, they're not even really so much changes with YouTube. What it is YouTube has been doing a clean sweep of content ID stuff. The problem that we're running into with this, and it's a pretty big problem, is that there are networks out there that are claiming the works of things that aren't theirs. The most notorious one that I know of right now is C418 has been dealing with some indie company, or I don't even know exactly who they are, who have been claiming his music as their own. So certain YouTubers, when they go to monetize their video, they're getting slapped with not copyright claims so much, but it's coming up as a content match, and you're not able to monetize it. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but the revenue is not going to you. It's going to this group that is claiming to own the rights to this content. And C418 is currently working on getting this fixed, but it's a time-consuming process. The other thing that we're running into, and I think this is partly why this is happening. Again, this is just these are my thoughts. There's nothing scientific about it. There's nothing official. It's just my thoughts. I believe that YouTube is trying to crack down on the illegal content that is up on the site. And by illegal, I'm not talking, the Minecraft stuff. Mojang is given full permission to record, monetize, and so forth with their videos. So it's not so much that, and there are a lot of game companies that will allow you to monetize their stuff. Terraria is you can monetize, and there's plenty of big names that are out there. One notorious one you can't is Nintendo, which apparently is causing some uproar. A certain YouTuber did not seem to realize that you could not monetize Nintendo's stuff, and Nintendo is pretty diligent about those sort of things. You can have your own opinion about that all you want. It's fine. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it, but when a company puts in a procedure, you kind of have to abide by it if you want to do it. And I know some of you guys out there do YouTube full time and do it to make money, and that's fine, but you got to do it the right way. What I ultimately think it all comes down to is you have to have your bases covered. Know what you can upload, know what you can monetize, and act appropriately. I said a lot of games you can. The problem I'm seeing is there are a lot of music videos, TV shows, and movie clips that are up all over YouTube, and I think that's going to be cracked down on soon, because that's a big no-no. You are taking somebody else's work and putting it up there, and that's fine if you're just posting clips of your favorite show. There's nothing wrong with that. But what it does, when it does become a problem, is when you try to put ads on it, and that's what most people do. I can monetize it. I'll get 50,000 views on this video in the first day, and I'll make money off of it. I have a feeling that those days are going to be coming to an end. Now, I know that there are people frustrated with YouTube to begin with, and Google overall, because of the Google Plus integration stuff and all the other things that are going on, but look, Google owns YouTube. You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place if you don't like their procedures, because there aren't too many other options out there. I know there's a few people who have been throwing out other video sharing sites, but they quite frankly don't allow you to put gameplay videos up. And to me that's a bit of a shame, but it's not my content. I can't tell them what to do with it, and I'm not going to. Simply put, what I'm going to do is abide by the rules that are placed in front of me. And in my case, it's not that big of a concern. It's Minecraft. I don't have to worry too much about it. Excuse me. Another thing you can do, especially the gameplay people, you can go ahead and request permission to post these videos. It doesn't take much effort. You just got to send an email or send a tweet, something to the company in question, and some of them will respond, some of them won't. If they don't respond and you don't feel you have the permission to do it, or you're not sure, then maybe you shouldn't do it. To me, it's a common sense thing is what it ultimately comes down to in the end. Use your brain. If you don't think you can get away with it, don't do it. We don't like, and a lot of this is just, it's change. People don't like change. They don't like when things that they're used to become different. It's the same thing with the Google Plus comments. People are still freaking out about it. They think that it's silly that you have to get permission. You have to use Google Plus to leave comments, and I get it. A lot of you don't want to use Google Plus. You don't like it. You don't think it's viable. We can go on and on about these various arguments that people give. Fact of the matter is, it's there. You have to abide by it. It's not a matter of whether you like it or not. It's a matter of whether you're willing to accept the fact that it's there. You can either ignore it and not have comments on your video, or you can just go with the flow of it. A lot of it's because Google wants your name on things, and it goes against what a lot of us YouTubers want to do. We want aliases. This is our brand. Like for me, Cracker Gaming. This is who we are. This is what we represent. This is what we want to represent. And I think that's understandable as well. In the long run, it'll either be changed back, or there'll be something else that'll come along that'll aggravate you, and who knows what'll happen. I really don't know, and I think that this is one of those things, it's getting overblown a little bit just because people don't know what to do. And it doesn't bother me any. Like, the Google Plus thing never bothered me because I already had Google Plus. It's already been integrated, and I'm actually finding it to be a very handy way of reaching new people. My subs have gone up since I've really pushed across Google Plus and have joined some communities and done some things that I think have helped with my channel. God, I'm watching the clips of my build, and I know one of them already has to be replaced in there because it's blacking out. It's the infamous Sony bug, and it took me forever to come up with the design. I really hope it ends up working out. I'm probably going to end up changing something, but in any case, I got distracted by what I was watching. I think in the long run, somebody may come along that's going to push YouTube to improve its service, and I don't think its service is all that bad. I think, again, people are blowing things way out of proportion and are making them much worse than they actually are, but that's what makes what we do great. You have the right to complain, you have the right to speak your opinion, you have the right to not like it. You also have the right to either adjust to it or try to find something else, some other way of doing things. And I know for people who live off of YouTube, that's not a great option, but I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I think that's about all I got to say about that. I understand what YouTube's doing. I understand what Google's doing. I don't always agree with the methods, and it's probably could be handled a lot better. As I've tweeted out to YouTube myself, saying, you know, it's fantastic that you're talking about this 2013 rewind stuff, but can't talk about the issues that are facing your users. And I also think it's a big problem that anybody can claim anything as their own, even though it's really not. But that's another discussion for another time, because I could probably go on about that for another 10-15 minutes, and we're already over the 10-minute mark. So I guess the question is to those who are watching this, do you think this is something that you would enjoy watching? Is this something you'd want me to do? You know, sit there and take a look. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there. It's not really too bad, but there's like 2 or 3 seconds in a couple of these clips where they fizzle out. So I am aware of it. I'm watching it right now. There were 2 clips that for about a couple of seconds didn't show video, but then they come back in. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. If it is, oh well. If this is something you'd like to see me do, I think this is my way of doing a vlog, because I don't like doing the vlogs like other people do. I think they're kind of silly. They're unnecessary. They don't really accomplish much other than to sit there and do what I already do on my channel updates, which is tell you what's going on. And quite frankly, I don't need to sit in front of a webcam right now and do that. I may in the future, but not right now. But I definitely do have opinions on things, and what I'm going to say is, if you want me to do more of this, let me know in the comments, either on here or on Twitter. You know, just find a way to get in touch with me. I have contact information on my page. Just let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to accommodate you. And you know, going forward, I would like to probably use some more of this. Just talk about random stuff and put it in top of gameplay and see what happens. Another thing I'm probably going to start doing, because we're getting short on time, and I'll probably end this with a little bit of music if I don't fill this up appropriately. Another thing I'd like to do is go back to my older videos and kind of add new commentary onto them. So if you think that's a good idea, you know, again, let me know and we will see what happens. So if you enjoyed this, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll do more. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.